You're welcome to this edition of Security Update. My name is Rimamnde Shawulu. In this edition, bandits abduct 52 in attacks on several communities, and the Nigerian military confirmed the killing of soldiers in ambush by bandits. As well, bandits have started opening fire on vehicles moving along the road. This took place in Tegina, Kontagora Road in Niger State. In southern Kaduna, 8 people were killed in renewed attacks by bandits in Kachia local government area. As well, the sad story that Boko Haram have attacked a community in Bama local government area, killing over 63 people, including soldiers. And in this edition, we will take a look at some happenings in parts of Africa. If you want to receive updates on security situation in Africa and some parts of the world, please subscribe to our WhatsApp page in the description of this video. There you'll be receiving daily and regular updates as events unfold in all parts of the world. Please join and subscribe to our channel for more regular updates on security and political developments in Nigeria. And as well, we'd like to inform you that if you want to receive full security briefs on the situation in Nigeria and other parts of the world, you have to join our channel as a member, where you have available to you reports on happenings around the world. And now the details of this week's update. Bandits have reportedly abducted more than 52 people in separate attacks in Zamfara State. About 40 worshippers were said to have been kidnapped during a dawn prayers on Monday in a mosque at Gidan Thu Bay village of Tafe local government area. According to the reports, several gunmen arrived at the mosque, surrounded the building and whisked away worshippers at gunpoint into forest. The attack was said to have occurred barely a day after reports of a peace deal involving the bandits in Katsina and neighboring states. The attack has plunged the rural community into confusion and despair, and many people in the community are wondering whether the peace deal with the bandits will bring them peace that they want. In another incident on Sunday, bandits reportedly abducted 22 people from Godav village, and the gunmen were said to have shot sporadically into the air, forcing residents to flee before taking the people that they wanted to kidnap. The Zamfara State Police Command confirmed the two incidents. The military forces in charge of security in Northwest Operation Fansanyama have confirmed the killing of 5 soldiers in an ambush along Lilo Kotokorshi Road in Gusau local government area of Zamfara State. The 5 soldiers were killed while they were escorting traders to the Gusau market. However, sources said that scores of the bandits were also killed. In a statement, the spokesperson of the military operation in the area confirmed that the troops neutralized 6 terrorists, forcing the rest to retreat. 3 soldiers paid the supreme price, while 2 others who were critically injured died later. Similarly, troops conducted stop and search operation in Katuru Issa Road, where the suspects were initially intercepted with a sum of 8.7 million naira. Later the same day, the troops intercepted 2 more suspects in a black Toyota Corolla with a sum of 14 million naira. And in Niger State, bandits reportedly opened fire on a commercial vehicle along the Tegina Kontagora Road in the state. The bandits reportedly opened fire on a commercial vehicle along the Tegina Kontagora Road in the state. According to reports, 2 travelers identified as Zachary Benjamin and Samaila sustained gunshot injuries during the attack. The vehicle's driver reportedly refused to stop after being flagged down. According to reports, the assailants fired at the vehicle, hitting the 2 men who were seated in the front passenger seat. Residents of the area said the attack happened shortly after bandits abducted some cattle headers at Osale community on the previous day. The gunmen were said to have moved the victims towards the road before attempting to ambush the vehicle. The Niger State Police Command confirmed the incident in a statement signed by Wasiu Abiodun, its spokesperson. And in Kaduna State, 8 people were killed by bandits in an attack on Waikiki village in Kachia local government area of the state. About 20 people were injured while some were abducted. The bandits were said to have stormed the community in large numbers and carried out their heinous attack unchallenged. And in Borno State, Boko Haram terrorists invaded Dara Jamal community in Bama local government area, killing 63 people, including 5 soldiers. Many houses, shops, and vehicles were said to have been set ablaze by the bandits. The terrorists reportedly stormed the community late Friday around 10 p.m. and opened fire on residents. Survivors said the attackers operated for several hours before military reinforcement arrived. Borno State Governor Babagana Zulum, who visited Dar Jamal on Saturday evening, described the incident as very sad. He confirmed that 63 people lost their lives in the attack. Zulum said the community was settled a few months ago and people were going about their normal activities when the terrorists struck. The governor lamented the shortage of manpower in the armed forces and called for the immediate deployment of newly trained forest guards to protect the vulnerable. The Air Force was said to have killed more than 30 terrorists in retaliation. Commodore Ehemen Ejodame, Air Force spokesperson, said in a statement that the strikes were carried out in coordination with ground troops.
Over the last night incidents that has claimed the lives of many people in this town, it's very sad. This community was resettled some months ago and they are going about their normal businesses, but unfortunately they had a Boko Haram attack yesterday. So we are here purposely to commiserate with them and to build their resilience, because the only solution that we shall overcome this scenario is to ensure that the strength of the resilience of the community is being strengthened. That is why we are here. As of now, we confirm that 63 have lost their lives. Yes. Yes, both the civilians and the army. But the civilian casualties are more. Close to about 60 civilian. Only 5 army personnel were lost as of now. We have to take note that the numerical strength of the Nigerian army is not enough to contain the situation. Some months back, we had a meeting in Abuja with the National Security Advisor and other heads of security agencies on the need to establish what we call the forest guards. So far, so good. 2 sets of forest guards were trained in Maiduguri, and therefore one of the solutions that we want to implement immediately is to see how we shall deploy the trained forest guards to most of the locations that are vulnerable, so that they will protect the forest and they will protect the communities also.
And now let's take a look at happenings within Africa. In North Kivu province in the Democratic Republic of Congo, early this month, the Allied Democratic Force, the ADF, a group that is associated with the Islamic terror group that started in Syria, attacked a funeral wake in Toyo and massacred several people. As between 60 and 71 people were killed in Toyo, 18 people were killed in Benin, several people were mutilated, and there were several destructions that were done in the area by this Islamic terrorist group. This is part of a recurring ADF insurgency in eastern Congo. Despite military operations, the group remains lethal and opportunistic, and whenever it has opportunity, it attacks people and kills mindlessly. And still in Congo, last week, 2 separate incidents: a motorized boat capsized near Basankusu, another whaleboat caught fire and capsized near Lukola. In all, at least 193 people were killed. There were 209 survivors, 146 missing. Many students were among the victims. And this is not a militant attack or violence. but it's a recurring accident because of the poor nature of roads and travel means in the area. Several boats are regularly overloaded and people are killed all the time in that area. And also in the DCR, there's a declaration that Ebola has broken out again. This is an outbreak of the Zaire strain Ebola in several multiple health zones. Government and the World Health Organizations have responded in several ways. So far, at least 21 people have been killed. This is the 16th time that Ebola has broken out in the area. Such outbreaks occur due to environmental, logistic, and public health gaps. And in Edo State in Nigeria, there has been an attack on Chinese workers and security officials in Edo State. Gunmen attacked Chinese expatriate workers, security officials were killed, workers were kidnapped but later released. And this is a recurring security problem of kidnapping and has always affected also foreigners. In all, about 8 security officials were killed, and this is part of criminal gangs or militant operations involving kidnappings for ransoms, and this also shows that the problems of kidnapping is moving back to the south where it first reared its head some years ago in Nigeria. And in Plateau State in Nigeria again, between 14 and 15 September this year, armed Fulani militias attacked a Christian community. In all, about 6 people were killed and several wounded. This, of course, is a recurring communal conflict in central Nigeria, or what you call the middle belt of Nigeria, involving Fulani militias, religious/ethnic tensions, and regularly occurs in places like Benue, Taraba, Nasarawa, and Kaduna State. Again, civilians were killed by the M23 rebels in the North and South Kivu of the Democratic Republic of Congo. This, of course, started happening from July to early September. M323 rebel group has increased operations in Kivu with reports of increased civilian targeting. At least 470 civilians have been killed since July. This is part of an ongoing M23 campaign in eastern Congo, which has gained territory, governance attempts, and clashes regularly with government forces. And in the Niger Republic, recent reports by security journals shows that terrorism deaths have nearly doubled in the country. And this shows that there's a deterioration of security challenges in Niger Republic. Absolute numbers are difficult to have at this time, but reports by the security journal shows that there's significant increase. This reflects, of course, the general problem in the Sahel, weak governance spillover from Islamic militant groups, and increased regional insecurity. That is the report for this week. We'd like you to subscribe to our channel and to join as a member in the next few weeks. From the beginning of next month, first week of October, our security reports will only be available to members of the channel. If you want to have information regularly on security happenings within Nigeria, around the African continent, and even some events around the world, you need to join as a member, and you will be getting regular reports. And if you want to get daily updates or regular updates as events unfold around the world, please join as a member of our WhatsApp group. The link is on the description, and we'll be updating you as things happen around the world. My name is Rimamnde Shawulu. This is your security update. Join our channel and be part of informed decision making.